In this video, I will be demonstrating how to thread the YASM-505 mini sewing machine. This machine is a cheaper machine and is perfect for beginners. Let's start with getting our spool in the machine. We're going to remove the top of the spool holder and place the spool on the peg and then put the top back on. And then you want to take your thread and feed it towards the thread tension disc. It's the plastic circular part. So you want to put the thread through the plastic hook and around the thread tension disc, making sure the thread catches under the disc. Now we're feeding the thread down the crevice on the right and bringing it around the lip and back up towards the metal piece called the take-up lever. Then put the thread through the eye of the take-up lever. Then we'll go back down and pull the thread towards the left to hook it. Now we'll pull the thread through the metal hole above the needle. It's easier if you have the needle down for this. Next, I use the hand wheel to pull the needle back up. And now just thread the needle through the front. I used a needle threader to make it easier, but you don't have to. Make sure the end of your thread isn't frayed, or it will be very hard to get the thread through the hole of the needle. If it is, just cut the end off and you'll have it ready to thread. If you find yourself a bit lost during this process of threading your sewing machine, do not be afraid to start over and go a little slower. You'll also notice that there's arrows on the sewing machine that guide you step by step as to where to put the thread. Next, put your bobbin in the bobbin holder and replace the lid. You'll want a piece of the thread coming out of the bobbin and out from under the lid. Make sure this bottom piece of thread is towards the left corner of the lid. And then you want to take a scrap piece of fabric, any fabric you may have, and put your sewing foot down with the lever and sew over it a little bit. You'll notice the piece of thread you left out is now detached from the bobbin, and you just want to pull that out, and you have a new piece of thread attached to your fabric on the bottom, and then you have one attached on the top. Cut the strands from your fabric and you'll have two threads ready to sew your next project. I do hope you found this video helpful, and good luck on any sewing adventures you may have.